What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy Wednesday. Thank you to everybody that is in here today. Yes, that was a Leo Jaymz guitar. I saw somebody asking if that was a West Creek. No, that's not a West Creek. That is the Leo Jaymz Monsoon. The Leo Jaymz Monsoon. And while there is no official bald shredder signature model yet, emphasis on the yet, there could be one coming this year. Or like a bald shredder special edition or something like that. Wink, wink. Coming later this year, perhaps. So we'll see. Now, guys, I need to tell you right now, if all of a sudden the live stream, like it freezes and I'm like this, and the picture freezes or it glitches or whatever, just hang tight for like a couple of minutes while my computer reboots, because it was doing that before. I think maybe I found the issue. I have a little 6-inch ring light right here. That's the bright light shining right on me. I'm like E.T. Bright light, bright light. Anyway, it is powered with like a USB plug, and I was plugging that light into my computer tower with the USB. So it was being powered by the computer. And when I thought about it, because it's happened a few times where, like, during the live stream, I think it only happened one time in the Wednesday one, but it happened a couple of times on the Sunday members only live streams. And then I realized it didn't start doing that until after I got this little ring light and plugged it in. So now the ring light is not plugged into my PC tower. I have it plugged into just like a regular socket down there. I put a little plug on the USB, and that's how I did it last Sunday when I did the members only live stream, and there was no issues. There was no computer rebooting in the middle of the live stream. So fingers crossed that that was the issue. Plus, I took a bunch of stuff off my hard drive and put it on a like a separate hard drive, a bunch of videos and stuff to kind of free up some memory or RAM or whatever. Anyway, that's that. Okay, what else is going on, guys? What else is going on? You know what? I didn't make a list of topics. And that's why I put in the title, I have nothing to say, because I usually have like a little list of topics, so I make sure I don't run out of things to say and I'm not sitting here going, what do you guys want me to talk about? So yeah, no list, but I'll think of something to talk about, definitely. So anyway, I want to say hi to everybody that's in the chat. Sorry for not mentioning names already. I just started blabbering right away. Let me just say hi to all my members real quick that are in there. We got Seabass, Time Surfing Alien, New York Chokehold, Rod, Jimmy. Wait, Jimmy's not a member, but I'll say hi to Jimmy anyway. Fisticuffer, Serpent's Bane. Who else am I missing here? New Mexico Saint, Jamie, all kinds of people, and everybody else that's in there. All you guys, whether you're members or not, I appreciate everybody being here. And yeah, if you're not a member, and Raycron, hey, Raycron88, got to say hi to him too. You guys missed it if you're new, if you're not a member, because last Sunday I did the members live stream, and I gave away the most recent Donner guitar that I did a video on. You know, the one that was like light blue and white, kind of faded into the white and the light blue with the humbucker and the 2 single coils. Yeah, I gave that away last Sunday to David. I don't know if David's in there today. I haven't seen him. I also gave away a Donner acoustic. I don't know how often I'm going to do that, guys, but it was fun. It was fun to do that. So, hello, Dave, 6-string Stanger. What's up, dude? Oh, and it may be restarting because it's getting hot. And yeah, that was another thing. Like, Mitch told me to do that, to make sure that the fan area was clean, which I haven't done. So we'll see if it restarts this time. But it was only doing it during the live streams. Like, it wasn't doing it other times. So anyway, we'll see. But yes, thanks for reminding me. I need to check to get the dust away from the fan area, if that's an issue. but it's not making like a bunch of noise or anything like the fan blowing. So I guess it gets hotter during the live stream because it's using more power to do this, right? Anyway, so I'm sorry I'm missing all the comments, guys. Martin's here, searching for tone. What's up, dude? So I see a couple of people saying JT got a Leo Jaymz kit. That's cool. Doroteo, I think you just said you got the Leo Jaymz Hurricane. Also very cool. And Mitch, it's an HP. Remember I told you I showed you the screenshot in the email. It's an HP. HP, which stands for high power, I think. Maybe not. RJ's Cave, Dwight, Ubi. We got all kinds of cool people in here. We got all the cool people in here, if I could speak. Blah. So what I want to do quick, guys, here is I want to do... I'm still getting computer advice here in the chat, guys. Thank you, New York Chokehold. Yeah, I really think it was the power from the little 6-inch ring light, I think, because it literally did it right after I started using that. And only during the live stream when I have that plugged in, right? So anyway, we'll see. We'll see, guys. Today is the true test if I can go an hour without it rebooting. Anyway. Yeah, and I did make sure that like all my drivers were updated and everything's updated. So anyway. Okay, so guys, I want to do the new member shout out. Wait a minute. I don't think I added the picture in. Hold on, guys, I need to add that picture in. Because I got the intro, but I don't have the picture. 1 second, guys. I made a screenshot of the new members. There's a whole bunch of them this time, which was really cool. So let me find the screenshot. Let me find it. Browsing. Screenshots. Where are you? There it is. Okay, but we're not ready yet because we've got to do the intro. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for the new member shout out? I know you guys love this part. Bald Shredder member shout outs, yay! Alrighty, so joining or upgrading or rejoining or whatever since the last live stream, we've got Kyle, Serpent's Bane, Fu Man, George, Jade Guitars, Rod, JT, Seabass, Some Knucklehead, and K2. So big thanks to all of those guys, all you guys, if you're in here or not in here. So what do we have coming up on the old Bald Shredder channel? Coming up soon. A whole bunch of stuff, guys. Next week. I'm not going to tell you what the video is going to be on, but I just want to tell you that in my next video, which will be Monday next week, there will be an appearance by a major celebrity who may or may not be alive at this time. It's possible that he's already passed away, but he will somehow, through the magic of the Bald Shredder, this major celebrity will be making an appearance in my video on Monday. So you're not going to want to miss that because it's truly going to be incredible or like the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. Okay. And no, it's not the IYV stand-up bass. That is not next week. That'll probably be in a couple of weeks. Telly Savalas. It could be Telly Savalas, right? I mean, it literally could be anybody. You don't know. I mean, wow, how do we know? So, but anyway, you'll just have to wait and see on Monday, guys. It could be the ghost of Yul Brynner. but Yul Brynner from Westworld with the full cowboy getup. It could be that Yul Brynner. Or not Yul Brynner at all. So who knows? Anyway, hey, John Dotson and Captain Craig, welcome to the live stream. And Rob and Callie, man, Rob and Callie is quite the generous dude. He just gifted 5 memberships. And so who were the recipients? Well, that would be William, Dave, Fluid, Judge Shred, great name, and Joshua. You guys just got gifted like a 1-month membership. So very cool. Very cool. Hey, good guesses all around, guys. Tom Arnold, Sinead O'Connor. Let me just say that nobody has guessed it, and you probably would never guess it. I was going to say not in a million years, but in a million years, you'd probably guess it eventually. But yeah, Monday. So that's coming up on Monday. What else do we have coming up? I will be doing, let's see. Okay, well, after that, like the week after that, probably, it's going to be the IYV stand-up bass right there. But in the same video, I'm also going to do the custom guitar from IYV that I brought home from the NAMM show. That had like a silver sparkle finish on it, if you guys remember from the pictures. So those two will be in the same video in 2 Mondays. Other stuff coming up. I've got more Donner stuff coming up this month and next month. I've got more Fesley stuff coming up. I'm going to be putting together the Fesley do-it-yourself Les Paul kit. And I'm going to do a video on that. So I don't know how long that's going to take me. They want me to do it like lickety-split, but I'm like, hey, I have to put that thing together and set it up. And if I want to put some color on the top, you know, it's got to take time to dry. And it's like, I can't just get it and then 3 days later, there's the video. It's like, I told them before they even sent it to me, I'm like, you got to have a little patience. It's going to take me a little while. And anybody remember from the NAMM show pictures or the video, the Fesley sort of Les Paul style guitar that had the flag graphic on it, the American flag? I've got that one on the way, so I'll be doing a video on that. I don't know if it'll be this month or next month. Again, if Fesley had their way, it would be the day after I receive it. But it's like, I have other videos to do, other things to promote, other things. So anyway, all that stuff coming up, guys. Let me think if there's anything else. Anything that I'm forgetting, which I'm probably forgetting. Let's see. I'm looking for the ridiculous offer of the week, guys. And here it is. Okay, I do have a ridiculous offer of the week. Last week, I don't think I had one, but this week I do. Let me do the intro. You guys are going to laugh at this one, let me tell you. Ron, did I do the Donner 700 yet? I sure did, buddy. And that was the best Donner. That's the best Donner guitar I've ever had or played. The one in the natural finish, the 2 humbucker. Yep, I sure did. Look back at my videos and you'll find it.
The Bald Shredder presents Ridiculous Offers of the Week.
Okay. Sorry for clearing my throat on the microphone here. Here it comes, guys. Now, guys, please keep the comments clean. We got to keep this like, family friendly here. We don't know who's watching, so you might be tempted to put a certain comment in, but we got to keep it clean, okay? Bald Shredder channel is family friendly. Hi, the Bald Shredder. I'm from this such and such company, and I've been absolutely hooked on your TikTok content. I don't have a TikTok account. Nice cut and paste there, right? Your creativity and authenticity are exactly what our brand loves. We'd love to collaborate with you to showcase our new massage gun. And it says it's a fan favorite for its sleek design, deep tissue relief, and long-lasting battery. Here's what we're offering. Flexible partnership. Choose between a flat fee or a free product bundle. Includes the gun plus 5 attachments. I wonder what those attachments do. Content freedom, a dedicated review, an organic integration, or a viral worthy trend. We trust your vibe. Well, I do have a pretty incredible vibe, right? Quick turnaround. We'll ship the product plus specs ASAP to align with your schedule. If you're into it, let's chat. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, yeah, massage gun. I mean, if anything says massage gun, it's definitely me, the bald shredder, right? I mean, when you think of like a massage, I don't even know what it looks like because I didn't click on any links to look at it or, check it out because obviously I'm not going to do it. But, yeah, I mean, as GRB says, the massage gun would go really great with the stainless steel kitty litter box, right? I mean, I could combine those into one video using the massage gun and the stainless steel kitty litter box. I'm not sure how that would work, but I could find a way because I've got the vibe. They said they like my vibe, right? And what is my vibe? Goofy bald dude vibe, but hey, whatever. Anyway. No, John, it did not come with a 900 number. You would think that it might, but it did not. But, man, the funny things that I get in the email, right? It's just, like I said before many times, guys, it's obvious. They don't even haven't even looked at my content. I'm just on some email list and they just send it out to everybody. And of course, I didn't answer the email. I don't reply to those. I don't reply back and say, oh, no, thanks, I'm not interested. I just ignore it. But like 2 days later, they emailed me again. It's like, hey, so, what about it? I'm just following up. You didn't answer yet. Like, okay, well, I will not be answering again. I would feel a little icky about doing a massage gun video, It's like, ew, no, I don't think so. Yeah, got to stick to guitar related things. Yeah, I mean, unless it was like, hey, here's a $20,000 motorcycle or a $30,000 motorcycle, and we want you to do a video on it, and you get to keep the motorcycle. I could probably find a way to make that work. Something, a really expensive item, but anyway. Okay, so guys, I think we're gonna do the classic bald shredder clip of the week. And it is my understanding, guys, that sometimes when I show these video clips in the live stream, they kind of glitch a little bit. I don't know what I can do about it. It's like the video shouldn't be glitching, but it might get, the music keeps playing, but the video might freeze for a second. It's just the nature of the live stream, I guess. It's just not perfect. But anyway, guys, this is a song that I wrote dedicated to one of my 2 favorite bands, which is Def Leppard. You see it right there. So I wrote a song in the style of Def Leppard. You're going to hear me singing on it. Some of you guys know this song already. And all the lyrics are about Def Leppard. And the song is literally called Def Leppard. And it is on my album, Speed of Light. It is on the CD, Speed of Light. So for anybody that wants to check out that whole CD, before I play it, I'm going to quickly put my eBay store link in the chat. There it is. Okay. Hang on a second, guys. Trying to get it ready. All right, here we go.
Something to say. Animal, Armageddon net, or some sugar on me was a massive hit. The greatest band, I'm not looking fooling. 100 million records sold, super coolin'. We all listen to Photograph. Harmonies for days. Wakefield calling plays, yeah. When the song hits the radio, when you're jamming in your car, playing air guitar. Duck leaving, clouting, cloven. Joe, Phil, Sav and Rick, Vivian, Stephen, Pete, we all did the trick. We all listened to Photograph. Harmonies for days. Wakefield calling plays, yeah. When the song hits the radio, when you're jamming in your car, playing air guitar.
Okay, a couple of comments here. Clutch, microphones need cables, but guitars don't. That's right, Clutch. Learn a few things about electronics, Clutch, before you go commenting. Anyway, the microphone just looked ridiculous without the cord. You know, I'm just holding the microphone up there, and those guitars had the internal wireless systems, just like Brad Gillis uses. Didn't you know that? Anyway, who else was it? Let me find here. Ed Joe said, surprisingly good vocals. Surprisingly? Really, Ed? Surprisingly? You expected it to be terrible? But anyway, I appreciate the compliment. And thank you for everybody that enjoyed it. Mitch says it was a little choppy. Oh well, that's the best we can do, right? Oh, thank you, Jamie. Air Guitar Fund. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, I'm sure some of you guys remember that, but I'll bet some of you guys, that was your first time hearing it. Boy, I really wish I would have brought some water up here to drink. In fact, if you guys don't mind me taking a second, I really need to go get some water. I'm gonna narrate as I go down. So I'm gonna keep talking so you guys will hear me, okay? Don't go anywhere. Heading downstairs. I'm gonna give you guys a step-by-step of what I'm doing. All right, I'm outside, guys. I'm going down the stairs now. I'm halfway down the stairs. Oh, and I am all the way down the stairs. Now I'm in the kitchen. There's some dishes that need to be done. You know what? I think instead of water, I'm gonna grab me an iced tea. I'm in the pantry now, guys. Okay, out of the pantry. Turning off the light. That light doesn't need to be on. Every light in the house is always on because I don't know if you guys know this, but kids are really good at turning lights on, but they are terrible at turning lights off. It's like they just don't know, you know? It's like I must have done a bad job as a parent teaching my kids how to turn lights on, but I didn't teach them how to then turn them off when they leave the room. Anyway, I'm back, guys, quenching my thirst. Could you guys hear me the entire time? Did my wireless microphone reach the entire time? Did you hear me when I said I was in the pantry? Now I'm catching my breath. Whew. Hello, I want to say hi to David. I saw David in there. David is the one that won the Donner guitar in the Sunday Live last Sunday. Okay, yeah, Mr. JW, I don't know if you're saying your dad does it on purpose. You know, like I might leave a light on in the front room if I'm gone, you know, like at night so people think that somebody's home. But I'm talking about like all the lights everywhere. Bathroom light, bedroom lights, everything. Oh, Serpent's Bane. Thank you for reminding me about that story because I was going to talk about that. The mic cut out a little bit. Okay. Well, hey, not bad because it's quite a distance, you know, and this thing's really not meant to reach that far. Really not meant to go that far, right? Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know how many feet, but it's quite a bit. Wasted Dude, what's up, dude? Marlon. So I need to say hi to some new people that are popping in here that I didn't see earlier. Anybody else I'm missing? George Costanza from Seinfeld. He's here. That one. Oh, I see. So anyway, yeah, I really don't have any like music news this week because I was checking the music news and there really wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I thought would kind of interest us. But there is one huge story this week, which is absolutely tragic. And it is, if you guys have seen the news, you know what I'm talking about. The band, Faster Pussycat, and the lead singer, Tammy Down. So he was engaged and his fiance was, they were on a cruise, okay? They're part of this 80s bands cruise. It has a whole bunch of 80s bands on the cruise going to the Bahamas. You know, it's one of those themed cruises and all these bands play. And on Monday, his fiance fell overboard and they've declared her dead. I haven't seen any stories. I haven't seen anything about them saying that they actually recovered her body, but the news stories all say that she died. And the only thing they really said about it is that they were having, apparently, you know, nothing's official yet. There was some kind of argument or disagreement or something. And I don't, it makes it sound like she was arguing or fighting with Tammy, the singer from Faster Pussycat, her fiance, and then she went overboard. So what's not clear is, how did she go overboard? Was she intoxicated and she was leaning on the railing and she fell over? Did somebody bump into her? Were they, fighting, like pushing and pulling on each other, and then she went over? None of that information has come out yet, as far as I know. It said that after it happened and the crew was made aware, the boat stopped and they went back a little bit, and they took like a little speedboat out there, and they spent 3 hours looking for her, and I guess they couldn't find her. And then after 3 hours, the boat continued on to the Bahamas, and they went to the Bahamas. And I don't know if they're there now or not. I don't know. And continued the cruise. And I think other officials went out looking for her, maybe some search and rescue from somewhere. And again, I don't know if they found her or not. I did see a statement today from, I think it was her brother-in-law. So a family member talking about what's going on, and how the family saying they're really upset because they're not getting any information, and they're not getting anything from Tammy, who, he's the boyfriend, the fiance. They said they only talked to him one time on Monday. Tammy called her mom on Monday to tell her what happened, and then since then they can't get a hold of him. Nobody from the cruise line will tell them anything, and they're just not getting any information. So obviously, if that was your family member, you'd have a lot of questions, and you'd want to know what the heck happened here. Were they fighting? Did he push her? You'd want to know that. So I cannot blame them for that. So according to Serpent's Bane, they had an argument 3 hours after they played. Family said she was drinking, which is unusual for her. I did see that in the story I read today. And she was excited for the trip. Yeah, there was they had a couple of I don't know, Instagram posts or tweets or something, and how she was very excited to go on the trip, and when they first got on the boat, something like that. And so, I mean, I hope for the family's sake that they find out what happened, and I hope it was nothing nefarious or bad or anything, and hopefully just an accident, because that would be crazy to find out that it was anything more than that. Anyway, that's kind of the big 80s news for this week. Not good news, unfortunately. Oh, by the way, I did see Faster Pussycat in concert twice. This would have been in 1990. In the spring of 1990, here in Los Angeles, they were opening for Motley Crue. Now, what tour was that for Motley Crue, in 1990? Was it the Dr. Feelgood tour, or was it the Girls, Girls, Girls tour? I don't remember. It was one of those two, whatever was in 1990. And a friend of mine bought concert tickets for 2 nights in a row. Oh my gosh. And, wanted me to go. So I went with my friend. It was free because my friend bought the tickets, and my friend must have really loved Motley Crue. And we went 2 nights in a row. So Faster Pussycat opening up, and then Motley Crue headlining, of course. Dr. Feelgood. Yeah, I thought it was Dr. Feelgood. What was interesting about that show, guys, and I think this was the first time I realized it, because I saw, the 2 shows back to back, 2 nights in a row. I realized that the entire show is planned out. I don't mean just the order of the songs, but everything they said between the songs and everything they did, it was exactly the same from the first night to the second night. I mean, it was like a memorized script almost. The things they said between the songs, how they introed the songs. I remember there was a bit, I don't know why he did it or what it had to do with anything. I can't remember. I just remember that at one point, Tammy Down had a big pillow stuffed inside his shirt to make him look like he was really huge and he was walking around like that. It was some kind of joke or something. I can't remember. And then I remember he did the same exact thing the next night. I mean, it was like I was watching a replay of the concert from the night before. And Motley Crue, they did all the same things, and Vince Neil said all the same things. It was just like the whole thing is like planned out from beginning to end. And that's when I realized, oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense that they would do it that way because they need to start at a certain time and finish at a certain time. And, you know, you want the show to flow in a certain way. But yeah, that's when I realized that. Good night, John Dotson. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm sure if you went to see like any of the big, huge shows, the really big shows, I'm not talking about like a small club show, but especially the shows, you know, like the stadium shows, that thing has to be planned out for every second so that the lights are coordinating with what they're doing. And yeah, everything has to be coordinated down to the second. XEO, I don't know how you say that. Zio. Yes, absolutely. My IYVs can be as good as anything. You have, as long as they have good pickups and you know, like a good electronics and the frets are level and it has the specs that you like, that you prefer, then why not? Absolutely. No, I never saw Pantera. I never saw Pantera, unfortunately. They were never really one of my favorite bands anyway, so. Smoking Gun! Hey, well, at least you have a good excuse for being late. Helping your granddaughter with homework, that's way more important than watching my live stream, so you get a pass. Yes, Mitch, I have been to the Whiskey. I even played in a band that played a show at the Whiskey a long time ago. But yes, I've been to the Whiskey. Not recently, but many years ago. I think I saw Racer X at the Whiskey. Yeah, those TSO shows, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, of course, that whole thing has to be mapped out from beginning to end with, you know, you have all those theatrics going on and so many guys in the band and, yeah, they have to know exactly, you know, you're going to stand over here and then you're going to walk over there. And those big shows have to be rehearsed and planned out for sure. Martin, I agree. A straight neck and level frets. If you've got that, if you've got level frets, then if you don't like the pickups, you just change the pickups. That's easy. The tuners aren't good? Okay, change the tuners. The nut is no good? Put a new nut on it. As long as that neck is straight and you've got level frets, then that's the most important thing right there. Mercury's got a friend that's playing the Whiskey. Lion Within. Cool. Oh, Charles Green used to work security there. Huh. I wonder if he was doing security there one of the times that I went. Luckily, I never got out of control, so I never had any tussles with the security. I am well behaved. Yes, Zhao, the fresh rain dog. I don't know if you've seen me talking about pickups, but all the, when I do like custom guitars or if I change pickups, I'm buying like a set of $30 pickups, either off AliExpress or off Amazon or sometimes eBay, either Dunlop or Musiclily or Floor, however you say that. I don't buy the expensive name brand pickups. It's just not necessary. Yeah, George, I don't know what you would do about a 14-pound guitar other than like cut it in half and then it wouldn't work. Not much you can do about that. 14 pounds. Geez, what was it made of? Like lead? Steve Gunner talks about buying Squires and then modding and setting up. You know what? That's how I got started, Steve. Before I made any of like my custom builds, I bought a couple of Squires, and this was before COVID, so it was before like the used guitar prices exploded, and I got a couple of Squires for like $30, $20, like crazy cheap. You can't find that now, at least not around here where I am. And yeah, I made a couple of like really cool modified guitars with those. It was a really good thing to start with because it was really cheap, and it didn't matter if I messed it up because it cost me practically nothing. Yeah, Mr. JW. Yeah, I think we're all still waiting to see how these tariffs are going to affect, all the cheap stuff that we buy. Like the pickups or guitars or whatever. What's the effect going to be? I don't know. I'm waiting to see, just like everybody else. AI Johns. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Tuning in and subscribing. Tell Sean I said thank you over at Scar My Guitar. 6-string Stanger has a 16.5-pound guitar. Well, of course you do, Dave, because you're completely nuts, and it doesn't surprise me that you have a guitar that weighs that much. Yeah, I just ordered another set of floor pickups. High output, of course, high output, Alnico 5, 2 humbuckers in white, not cream, not black, not the zebra, white, 2 white humbuckers, because I'm planning to put those in my next IYV custom build. Whatever that may be. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but yep, I ordered those on Amazon. It was $29 for both pickups. That's so cheap. And I already know they're going to sound good because I've tried their pickups before. Which do I prefer, Floor or Musiclily? You know what, Raycron88? Ask me that again after when I get to the point where I show my next IYV custom, which will be several months, obviously. I haven't even ordered it yet. But once I get those pickups in there, maybe I'll do a video where I compare the Musiclily pickups with those pickups. And then we'll see. Do like a head-to-head. Hey, that's a good question, Mercury. Is it made of heavy metal? Yeah, probably. Oh, that riffology, that made me laugh. Yes, it's all that fingeries that Dave's always spraying on his guitar. He's probably spraying like 6 pounds of fingeries on there. The guitar only weighs 10 pounds, only I say, but then he sprays on like 6 pounds of the fingeries, and then he's got a 16-pound guitar. Dave, you might have a problem with the fingeries. Might be time to kind of try to cut back, dude. I have not tried the Geiger pickups. The Ori Pure, I think I bought an Ori Pure pickup once. I'm not even sure if I've used it yet. I think it's one of the hot rails. I think I bought it for like the neck position, but I don't remember which one it was or where I bought it from, or if it's in a guitar already or not. I can't even remember. But Geiger pickups, I definitely haven't. Hey, Ed Joe, good job on your soldering. Good job. Now that you know how to solder, you know how much money you'll save? Like every time you want to like change pickups or do anything, and you don't have to take it to somebody and pay somebody like 50, 60 bucks just to solder a few wires together. Wasted Dude, good point. You know, the IYV guitars, the custom ones, whatever, they're not always like, just to be real here, it's not a $5,000 USA custom guitar. It may take some tweaking and setting up. The frets could be like kind of grungy. The frets might need leveling. I've never had to level any of the frets on my IYVs, but I have had to clean them because they've been grungy. And I've changed the pickups, and I've changed the nut, I think, on every custom IYV that I've gotten. And sometimes the tuners, you know. But still, even doing all that, it's an incredible deal for what you're getting for what you're paying. Is Metal Dude excited for the new Mountain Dew flavor? I don't know if he's aware, because he hasn't said anything to me about it. What's the new flavor coming out? I haven't heard about it. Marlon, did I use green screen? Yes, Marlon, I did. How else would I get that digital video thing going behind me? And there was this part where I was standing next to myself. There was 2 of me in the scene, so yes, I definitely had to use green screen. I'm not sure of any other way that I would have been able to do that. Mountain Dew passion fruit. That doesn't sound good, but maybe it's good. I don't know. Yeah, I've said this many times, guys. Leveling frets on a budget guitar, like, that's not a big deal to me. I mean, I don't want to have to do it, but if you're buying a guitar for $200 and something, you kind of really shouldn't expect to have perfect frets. This is a very inexpensive guitar, 200 something, under 300 bucks. And, you know, obviously they're not taking a lot of time to like level the frets and make them perfectly, not at that price point. So that's not something that we're like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to buy this brand again because I had to level the frets. I kind of like, I expect it. And then if I don't have to do it, hey, awesome. And most of the time I don't have to do it, but sometimes it happens. But it does not deter me from a brand, not at that price point. Clutch, yes, KNE guitars will make bodies and necks to your specs, like this one right here. Both this body and neck came from KNE. They make fantastic stuff. So, yeah, this is my custom burnt tiger. I made this, guys. I cut all the little tiger stripes in there with a 1/4-inch trim router. And I did the stain and all the electronics and everything. And pretty awesome, right? But yeah, K&E. If you want like fantastic stuff, now anytime I order like bodies and I want like a really good quality body, I pretty much only order the bodies from K&E. If I want like a really, really cheap Strat body or a Tele body, then I can get those from, like AliExpress or Temu or whatever. What's an orange drop? Raycron, you said you put an orange drop. Is that a certain kind of pickup? Mercury, the last time I ordered, every time I order bodies from K&E, it's like a Dinky body, and it's like 100 and something. I think less than 150. Less than 150, which is cheaper than Warmouth. So really good pricing on the body. The neck's going to be a little more expensive because there's more work that goes into the neck with putting the frets on there, Oh, orange drop capacitor. Okay. Got it. Hey, you learn something new every day, right? Well, not every day, but I learned something new today. An orange drop is the capacitor. Good to know. See, guys, I don't know everything. Sometimes people comment on my videos like, I should know this, or why did you say this or that? It's like, I am not all-knowing. I don't know everything. I'm just a bald shredder, Come on. New Mexico is saying, good question. Did it come pre-drilled for the bridge? If you ask him to, yes. And one time, I think it was this one actually, I sent the bridge to him. I mailed it to him just to make sure that he would put the holes in the right place. So, yeah. And it worked out great. Putting the guitar back on the wall. There it is. Okay. All right, guys, we're almost out of time. We only have like a couple minutes left. So any final questions or comments before we sign off for the week? Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Always room for new members. If anybody wants to sign up for membership, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, guys, it would be really awesome if somebody would order my CDs this week. I would love that as well. There's the link to my eBay store. And that's pretty much it, I guess. So make sure you tune in on Monday. It's going to be a really cool, exciting video, I think. As I said earlier, there will be an appearance by a major celebrity in the video on Monday. You won't want to miss it. Alrighty, guys. So enjoy the rest of your week. Have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you guys on Monday. I'm going to do my countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Later, guys.